Dragon Reports exclusive. Recently, we released a broadcast with interview footage stemming from the North Earth servers. To follow up on that fact, we've received more reports of even more chaotic activity within some of the South Earth servers. This activity stems from 4 individuals, all of which having different views on the entire delay situation. All 4 of these individuals have reportedly finished Hyperbolic Time Chamber and Gravity Chamber, as well as getting all of the stat points from Shenron. And to top it off, the amount of time that they've spent doing Grand Kai dwarfs any other player in comparison. Anybody who tries to interfere with this stalemate immediately perishes. Ophelia, power level 2.4 million, path Divine Saiyan. Her path gives her a 20% chance to take half damage from any attack, which she abuses highly with that tanky melee build. Her 15% damage boost makes up for any loss in her melee stat points, and that 50% key regen while blocking attacks is useful when fighting any key builds in the game. Conrio, power level 2.7 million, path Primal Saiyan. His path gives him a 2% damage boost whenever he kills any NPCs or lands critical hits. He's been hovering around the beach to keep his power at 60% at all times by fighting Beerus and farming for the God of Destruction fit and fighting the homogenized Tuffles. Paired with his 2x base melee damage increase at red health, his Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta fighting style shreds the health of any of his opponents. Baran, the Warrior Monk. Power level 2.6 million. Path Ethereal Saiyan. His path reflects 1.5 times critical hit damage back onto his enemies, along with giving him a 25% chance to reduce melee damage by 20%. However, he receives an increased 10% melee damage from any melee weapon. The trade-off, in his opinion, is nothing to worry about, choosing to fight melee damage full-blooded Saiyans as to not fall to this brutal damage increase. Yasakura Kure. Power level 2.5 million. Path Mortal Kai. Her path passive gives her the same increased basic melee damage as a Saiyan at orange and red health, but at red health that skyrockets to an increased 2.24 times. Her massive key damage is enough to put dents in even the tankiest of builds. She hasn't made a move though, simply observing all the others until certain conditions are met. What? Oh, okay, interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm receiving reports that one of the 4 individuals has been slain. Kamui Ryoya, power level 2 million. His path, Inner Rage. His key imbued weapons deal an additional 25% damage, that of which scales to his key damage slot, which is his main source of damage. Upon stacking his path technique with his red health, race ability, and Fruits of the Tree of Might, there's next to nobody he can't fight in an even battle, with his fighting capabilities rivaling even that of Aiden Saiyan 1.
What? Who the fuck is this nigga, bro?